I think this statement proves exactly where the money went, Richard.
How dare you? This is a forgery!
You set me up!
Ethan Reeves came home smelling of motor oil and salt water, the scent of a hard day's work fixing Mr. Patterson's boat engine. His wife of 17 years, Emily, was in the kitchen, chopping vegetables with a cold precision that matched the way she now spoke to him. Their son, Noah, was lost in his phone, a silent observer in a house growing colder by the day. "How was work?" Emily asked, her tone flat and distant. "Good," Ethan replied, washing the grease from his hands. "Finished Patterson's engine." He asked about her day at the high-powered law firm where she was a partner. "Busy," she said. "The North Star merger is killing me." And then she dropped the bomb. "Oh, I forgot to mention I ran into Nate today." Ethan froze. Nate Carver, her ex-fiance. The golden boy from her past who'd become a corporate superstar in New York. "He's in town for a conference," she continued, a little too casually. "So I invited him to dinner tomorrow." The sound of silverware clattering made Noah look up, his teenage senses tuned to the incoming storm. "You invited your ex-boyfriend into our home without asking me first?" Ethan asked, his voice low. Emily's face hardened. "It's just dinner, Ethan. We're all adults." "Stop being so controlling." The word controlling hit him like a physical blow. He was a Marine, trained to keep his composure under fire. "It's about respect," he said evenly. "Oh, please," she snapped. "It's been 20 years. Act like the mature adult I married." A familiar cold settled in his gut, the same feeling he'd had in Afghanistan right before an ambush. "All right," he said softly. "Dinner at 7. He didn't argue. He shifted into combat mode. The next evening, Nate Carver arrived, all tailored suit and expensive cologne. "Nice to finally meet you," Nate said with a polished smile. "Likewise," Ethan replied. "Come with me. I'd like to show you something." He led Nate to his garage, his sanctuary. Tools lined the walls with military precision. "You do all this yourself?" Nate asked, eyeing a half-restored 1968 Chris Craft. "Yes," Ethan said, leaning against his workbench. "I know exactly who you were to Emily." Nate's smile faltered. "I'm not sure. You were engaged," Ethan cut in. "And now you're suddenly back." "I protect what's mine. Always have, always will. Are you threatening me?" Nate asked, his voice tight. "No," Ethan said, smiling without warmth. "Just making sure you understand the terrain." Dinner was a battlefield disguised as a social gathering. Emily laughed too loudly at Nate's jokes. He touched her hand too many times. They reminisced about a past that deliberately excluded Ethan. He stayed silent, observing, analyzing. After Nate left, Emily was furious. "What did you say to him?" "You embarrassed me." "I was being friendly," Ethan said calmly. "Friendly?" "You acted like a guard dog." The fight escalated until she stormed upstairs, leaving Ethan alone with one chilling certainty: something was deeply wrong. In the weeks that followed, Emily's behavior confirmed his suspicions. Late nights she called meetings, a constant, guarded smile at her phone. New lingerie and dresses, even Noah noticed. "Mom's acting weird, Dad," he said one afternoon. "Is everything okay?" Ethan reassured his son, but he knew the truth. His wife was having an affair. He called Blake Thompson, a former Marine brother who now ran a private security firm. "I need a favor," Ethan said. "Discreet. Name it. I need to know if my wife is cheating." Days later, the evidence arrived. Photos of Emily and Nate at the Ritz-Carlton, hotel receipts, credit card statements. He even found emails where they mocked him, planned a future together, and wrote about how he suspects nothing. But Ethan didn't break. He didn't feel rage or sorrow. He felt something harden inside him. Love turning to steel. He didn't confront her. He waited. He gathered his intelligence like a soldier preparing for a mission. Then the perfect opportunity presented itself. The Boston Bar Association Gala. Emily was set to receive an award for integrity and pro bono excellence, and ironically, Nate Carver was presenting it. Ethan wasn't planning an argument. He was planning an exposure clean, surgical, and undeniable. Some men chase revenge. Ethan pursued the truth,